Hey everyone, welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really critical, high-stakes operational trap, one that honestly catches so many well-intentioned HR and compliance professionals completely off guard. It's a trap built on really good intentions, but it can absolutely shatter your organization's compliance standing in a matter of seconds. We're unpacking what I called the compliance illusion, that dangerous, dangerous gap between what you plan to do and what you can actually prove you did when an auditor is sitting right there across the table from you.
Okay, let's dive into this. You've got a training plan. It details your annual schedule for security awareness sessions, phishing simulations, maybe some role-specific technical training, and sure, it looks fantastic on paper, but it's really just an intention, right? Training records, on the other hand, well, those are your documented proof. The dangerous illusion organizations fall for is actually believing that a beautifully crafted training plan is enough to satisfy an audit. Let me tell you, it's not. An approved plan where execution was delayed, or worse, executed but poorly documented, that leaves you completely 100% exposed.
So I want to drop you right into the high-stakes, kind of anxiety-inducing reality of an active audit just for a second. Picture an auditor sitting right there in your conference room. They don't just want to know that you held a training session. Nope. They are looking at specific audited staff members, and they're asking you for the proof. So what exactly will you hand them? If your immediate answer involves, frantically searching through email inboxes or running down the hall to track down a department manager for a sign-in sheet, you're already walking on incredibly thin ice. An intention to train your workforce? Completely useless without the centralized, easily retrievable evidence to actually back it up.
Section 1, Anatomy of an Audit Failure. This is where crucial evidence gets lost. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is seeing exactly where crucial evidence scatters and hides. It's actually terrifying how well-meaning organizations accidentally just walk right into a massive compliance failure. Usually this happens in how evidence is captured and stored over the course of a project. Without a unified system, completion records end up trapped inside completely disparate learning management system portals. Or maybe they're relegated to some local spreadsheet saved on a single admin's desktop. Sometimes the only proof of completion is buried deep, deep within a year-old HR email thread. And without central archiving, this fragmented data is effectively invisible during a fast-paced audit. And the outcome of all those scattered records? A devastating major non-conformance under the training control. Guys, this isn't just a minor slap on the wrist. This is a catastrophic compliance failure. When an auditor samples a list of employees and HR or admin literally cannot produce the documented proof that those specific individuals completed their security awareness training, your system has fundamentally failed. A major non-conformance halts your entire certification journey right in its tracks, and it demands immediate, high-stress corrective action. Section 2, the Timeless Competence Clause. We need to prioritize operational requirements over mere paperwork. So, the crucial point is this. When we look under the hood at the training control, it demands that personnel are competent. But the key here is you absolutely must retain documented information as evidence. And this evidence isn't just some generic sign-off sheet. You need attendance logs as undeniable proof of participation. You need quiz results to demonstrate actual comprehension of the material. You really should have completion certificates for formal acknowledgement. And, especially in today's threat landscape, you need phishing simulation analytics to track real-world behavioral competence. All of these elements, they have to be unified into one single accessible record. Listen, there is one specific sentence you absolutely must avoid at all costs in an audit report. It reads, HR/admin cannot produce documented proof of security awareness training completion for audited staff. That is the exact language of an implementation failure straight from the audit guidelines. Seeing this official language on your report, it means your processes broke down when it mattered most, leaving your organization's entire security posture completely unverified. Section 3, the Instant Maturity Solution. Let's talk about escaping the operational trap. The good news here is you do not have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to suffer through the stress of building a comprehensive audit-ready record system totally from scratch. The solution is the pre-filled training records template from the ISO 27001 Institute. And look, this isn't just some generic blank spreadsheet. It's a highly, expertly crafted two-sheet editable Excel template that was meticulously built by a committee of information security experts. We're talking about principal auditors and lead instructors who know exactly what an auditor looks for, mostly because they are the auditors. They took decades of their own field experience and poured it directly into this document. Now, this number is staggering, 15 to 20. By utilizing this pre-filled template, your organization basically gets an instant 15 to 20-year head start in information security management system maturity. Think about that for a second. Instead of spending a decade making trial and error mistakes, messing around with formatting, and failing audits just to slowly learn what works, you get to instantly adopt a mature, completely battle-tested framework on day one.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the template delivers that instant maturity. Step 1. It comes pre-filled with the most challenging fields already populated for you, which just takes the guesswork completely out of the equation. Step 2. It's composed of 2 really easily editable sheets. That makes it incredibly user-friendly for your HR and admin teams to manage on a daily basis. And Step 3. The direct results of all this is instant operational compliance with the stringent requirements of the training control.
Section 4. Customizing your success. Here is your plug-and-play relief. Let's move to the next point and see how this builds, because the implementation process is just brilliantly simple. The second you securely download your master copy, you can start tailoring it. It comes with these placeholders like a hypothetical company name, ABC Technologies Private Limited, along with some acronyms and a placeholder logo. A quick find and replace completely swaps those out for your real organization's name, your actual acronyms, and your real company logo. It literally takes just a couple of minutes, but it completely transforms this expert-level template into your own proprietary operational record. Which brings us to a final, pretty provocative thought. I want you to look at your current setup and ask yourself honestly, is your HR team truly audit-ready today, right now? If an auditor asked for your training records at this very second, would you confidently hand over a centralized, comprehensive log? Or would you be scrambling? Please don't let the illusion of a training plan blind you to the harsh reality of an audit. Secure the instant solution, protect your compliance status, and just make sure you have the documented proof you need to succeed. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive in the explainer. Keep learning, stay compliant, and I'll catch you in the next one.